Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
And top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, where we are finally down to elimination time. The best in small school girls basketball and now big school girls basketball in action, including Quincy Notre Dame looking for the three-peat.
You bet. The road to Redbird Arena begins tonight for the Lady Raiders. We'll take you out to Jacksonville. The highlights tonight taking on Jalen Keene and the Quincy Notre Dame Lady Raiders looking for a three-peat. We'll take you to the first quarter. QD actually missed its first 3 field goal attempts in this game, a rarity, but then they righted the ship. Cassidy Gangenbacher, a steal and the run out. Good stuff there to get the Raiders on the board. Then Sydney Saxer, though, other end of things, she will answer with a three-pointer. So Jacksonville on the board as well. Jordan Frericks, though, she had a big night. Baseline drive, works inside there. 15 points, 10 boards, 8 assists for number 22 tonight. How about transition game? Kristen Gangenbacher just misses this layup, but rebounding there is Mary Beth Hugenberg, who scored a career-high 21 points tonight. Excellent. 21 points tonight. Great night for her. And then it's another steal. It will end up with Kristen. Nice ball movement there beneath the rim as Q&D doing what they do best, just scoring in bunches. Another steal for Kristen. Ends up with Hugenberg down low as the Q&D Lady Raiders advance. They win this one 85-26 over Jacksonville, and they will face in the next round, it will be Springfield Southeast, who are winners tonight over Sacred Heart Griffin. So Q&D and Southeast in the next round of things, and Chris will take it to more scores.
Indeed, that means Sandy DeVoe versus Eric Orne in round number 2. That should be an awful lot of fun. Elsewhere on the girls' docket tonight, boy, Quincy High School season comes to an end at the hands of a really good Springfield team. 64-32 would be your final. Ross.
Also in this one, it was Illini West very nearly getting a win against El Paso Gridley in the Orion sectional, but their season does come to an end. Great season, though, 45-41 at the hands of El Paso Gridley in this ball game.
One more score to pass along of interest to Central Southeastern fans. North Mac fell tonight by Litchfield, which means on Thursday the Lady Panthers will take on Litchfield. Should be fun. Quincy Notre Dame at home tonight hosting Keokuk. Dan Williams. Oh, look at the creation there inside for the big fella. That is Kendall Clark, who had himself a night, 21 points and 17 rebounds. Alex Fitch playing distributor outside to Chris Dietrich, who knocks down the 3 in this one. Nice answer in return. Johnny Dahl going to answer right back from the top of the key. Feathery 3, right as rain. But Q&D had answers, plenty of them. Tony Stella getting the job done from long range. That's just a long 2, but it was still fairly good. And nice to see Sam Douglas back healthy. Great take for him off the feed from Alex Fitch. Fitch had 21 points. Actually, check that, 25 points on the night. Still Keokuk not going away in this game. That is Drake Ryder, who had a big night knocking down the triple right there. And how about Johnny Dahl with the beautiful no-look pass? That's sensational, Seven-worthy, inside to Kendall Clark. Clark big, Q&D, though, just too much in the second half as the Raiders get the victory tonight behind those 25 points and 7 rebounds from Alex Fitch. 60-48 would be your final in that ball game. Ross, upset bids.
What about Central and West Central tonight in Bluffs? And this was a back-and-forth game in the beginning of things. Marcus Landis, the curl around to the hoop here. He gets it done. A little bit of off-balance action there. Tough take, but he gets it to go. Austin Bays, though, a tough take of his own. He will get a face full of jersey. Still finishes this play. 2 points for him. A very, very difficult 2 points. Taylor Hyman had a very nice first half in this one. 3-pointer on a beautiful kick-out pass there from Landis. Central feeling it in the early going. And then it's Austin Cranberg. Watch him kind of swoop in here behind the defense and takes this ball away off the rebound. Sets up Hyman there for the short jumper. 2 points there, but some nice passing on the other end from West Central. Corey Barnett, the big man, to Bays down low. That's a quick 2. Landis, though, again, is going to get it done as Central gets the win tonight on the road. 41-33, your final in this ballgame.
Cole Phillips with 23 in that win for the Panthers. That's twice this season they've upended West Central. Great win for the Panthers there. How about Pat Rafferty's Western Wildcats trying to upset Unity tonight on the road? Tough place to play. I'll tell you what, though, Western down at the half, coming back in this game courtesy of Kyle Warning. It's a warning, if you will, because Kyle Warning was about to take over early in the third quarter. A couple of nice buckets for him, including the mid-range shot. However, Unity was trying to pull back away after building the early lead. Great take right here from Alex Blickhand. Actually, first great take right there from Andrew Doyle. This is going to be Alex Blickhand out ahead of everybody off the feed from Lane Davis. Mr. Blickhand, if you please. Beautiful stuff from him. And then I thought Lane Davis was going to dunk right here. Had an opportunity. Looked like he thought about it. He'll settle for the easy finish, and his team needed every single point it could get tonight as Unity hangs on to beat Western. 53-50 was your final in that ball game. Other Illinois scores to pass along tonight. Beardstown tonight. First of all, let's get to the scoreboard if we can. Apparently we're not going to be able to get to those, so go ahead, Ross.
Palmyra Mark Twain boys, the 1,000-point man, Garrett Jarman, getting going after scoring that 1,000-point in his last game out. Nice pass here from Ethan Anderson to Logan Epperson. That goes down in this game. You talk about back and forth. Really, neither team able to get much separation tonight. Trevor Menny, the give and go, beautiful stretch there to finish for 2 as it kept going here. Jordan Nutt finishing off the assist from Basil Keller. Palmyra doing a lot of nice work inside. You saw a beautiful pass right there, but it's the aforementioned Garrett Jarman cutting to the hoop, and it's no wonder he's got 1,000 points plus in his career. Very nice finish for him. Menny, though, again, creates off his own dribble, gets it to go off this jumper here, as it would be Ethan Clark finishing for Mark Twain for a 2. You'll see it right here. But Palmyra squeaks out a narrow victory tonight, 57-54. Really nice game.
Indeed. 21 points out of Trevor Menny to lead the way tonight. Also tonight, we've got Canton taking on Marion County. This would be fun. Early on, Brandon Bearhorse misses the 3. Cameron Durst, Johnny on the spot to clean up nicely. Tigers looking for more. Tyler Neiman going to grab the rebound, go coast to coast, but can't finish. Brandon Bearhorse, who would lead his team in scoring tonight with 24 points, gets the athletic tip in. The Mustangs would show they can play in transition as well. Logan Krigbaum looking for Clay Pollard. Pollard going to finish sniftily right here as you see him knock down the 3. The Mustangs sharing the ball and sharing it well. More from Logan Krigbaum in this ball game with the take and the finish in this one, as it would be Canton coming back after that flurry and answering nicely as well. Look at the no-look passing right here from Bearhorse to Tyler Neiman. Tyler Neiman going to get it done. An 8-point victory tonight for Canton at home. The Tigers still with just 1 loss on the season. Let us do some scores if we can. We will start in Missouri for you tonight. We will start with these, and then we'll come back and do the Illinois scores as well. Highland, a winner over Clark County, 54-48. Oh, Davie. Brandon Davie with 27 points to lead the victory in that ball game. South Shelby, boy, the Cardinals have been hot of late. The big guys all playing well. Cabe Simpson, a guard, playing well tonight as well, leading all scorers with 19 points. In that game, Andre McClure, 17 rebounds to go over 500 on his career. Everything at the top of the conference gets topsy-turvy. More on that in a second. Knox County loses to Putnam County tonight in a potential championship conference game tonight. Putnam County, though, leaves, no doubt about it, winning 66-49. Louisiana, as I mentioned at the top of the conference, we'll get to them in a second, I promise you. North Shelby tonight, a winner in dramatic fashion over Scotland County. 59-58 would be your final in that ball game. More scores for you from the boys' side of things. Brookfield all over Monroe City, 73-57 was your final there. Louisiana loses to Centralia tonight, 51-48 in a score you don't see. A couple of scores from Illinois to pass along. Pittsfield, 61-39 over Calhoun, and Beardstown beats Lewiston 50-41. Ross.
Big story tonight. The Palmyra girls could clinch at least a share of their conference title with a win tonight over Mark Twain, and well, they got it going early. Katie Hinkle off the mark, but Evie Miles, offensive rebound, ends up her way, and she knocks down the jumper with no hesitation. Palmyra out to an early lead. Lexi Lawson kept it going. Nice pickpocket right there. Takes it all the way in for 2. Palmyra building in this one later on. Great ball movement. Just about everybody gets a touch on the floor here. It will end up with Haley Nix, who gets the short shot to go. Palmyra adding to that lead. Megan Huff, though, on the other end for Mark Twain, hits a long jumper. You'll see it here in a second. But Palmyra gets the job done. They clinch at least a share of the Clarence Cannon Conference title. 60-24 winners tonight. We will hear more from them later in the week.
In fact, coming up tomorrow, but they got clinched more than that, Ross, because Monroe City loses tonight 49-47 in overtime. Palmyra is your outright conference champ again. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, we'll talk about the rise of Chris Parsons' ball in the Flower City. How about the Lady Tigers and Lady Mustangs going in it back at Canton tonight? Lady Mustangs trying to create some offense in this ball game. They're going to swing the ball nicely and find Miss Devin Johnson. Getting the job done right there for the easy lay-in for her. More from the Lady Mustangs. Johnson sharing the ball this time inside to Roxanne Tobias. It was all Marion County all the time in this ball game as they end up beating Canton. No final called in. We do know that Marion County won, so if you could call us in with a final, we'd greatly appreciate it. A couple of scores to pass along to you tonight. Macon, a winner over South Shelby, 64-49 your final there, and a thriller tonight between Scotland County and North Shelby. Again, this time on the girls' side, this time going the other way. It goes in favor of Scotland County, 46-44. Bethany Rader with 17 points in that ball game. A couple of college scores to pass along tonight. Tough night at Columbia College for HLGU. The women end up losing to the number 15 team in the country, 73-65, and the men end up losing big time to the number 1 team in the country, 68-50. Coming up tomorrow, that Palmyra story we promised you. Student Athlete of the Week comes up on Thursday. Carly Spaulding from Monroe City at 6 o'clock then. We'll see you then, everybody.